For the Rwanda contracts, we finally got to an agreement on how we are going to model everything. Like as we discussed in the earlier meeting, due to tax consequences, we gotta be careful with the language we are going to use in the contract in terms of total compensation as well as the salary. And finally, we were able to make the decisions that is going to maximize the pocket money that we are able to pay to our employees, as well as keep the tax that we are going to pay at a reasonable level and being completely legally compliant with the law, rules and regulations of Rwanda. Next, now that Escalate catalog is ready, that is also going to be distributed to many partners. On Monday, we are planning an alumni dinner with Ricardo. So Ricardo Baeza, he's a great person, currently studies AI ethics, and the contributions he has made to information retrieval field are a lot. You know, he's worldwide famous. And he will be in town. Indeed, one of my objectives was connecting Ricardo with Kerim, but Kerim had to fly to France on Thursday. So that's not going to happen now, but Ricardo is going to meet our alumni on Monday. Next, so we already started making some reach outs. There are some companies that are looking for remote developers, and we are going to approach and organize in-person meetings with those companies. And also, London is home for many foundations that are supporting education efforts across the world. And in that regard, this is a good place to have meetings for the potential A2SV donations as well. Last but not least, this is also a city that is home to many tech-related meetups. So there are a few events that we have pinpointed that I will be attending next week. So I'm going to be in town until September 14th. And on September 14th, I will fly back to first Ethiopia and then Rwanda. So if everything goes well, we may have either some or all A2SVians that are going to relocate to Rwanda on that flight. September 14 is one of our target date range, and we will learn more about the exact date once we had the final conversations with Ethiopian Airlines. So team, these are the updates from the organization end. If you have any questions or points, please bring them. If not, I want to give the microphone to Clement. Clement, I think it would be really great if you share the progress from the ground in Rwanda. Thank you.
Thanks, Emre. So in terms of the progress, we have made a significant progress because currently the office is being renovated, and the designs of the space is being done. The first draft has been shared. I believe in this week also you'll be able to have access to it to see how the office is going to look like. And other than that, for the corporate housing, one of the corporate housing that we are you are going to be relocated to, they are bringing some items like beds and stuff. So we are obviously waiting to see how they look like so that we can confirm if they are at the standard of the high standard as what is at the office. So, but all in all, we can say that the progress is going well. In the next 1 week, everything will be ready. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Clement. And team, do we have any questions about the relocation, office, corporate house, anything? If not, back to you, Nardos.
Okay, thank you so much, Emre and Clement, for the organizational updates. Now we're going to move to the next updates, which is the Ethiopian education updates, and it will be presented by Barnabas.
Okay, thank you, Nardi. Hey team, I'm Barnabas, co-head of Academy for Ethiopia SG 16% Education, and I will be sharing our recent wins and achievements and also the plan that we have for next week. Starting from the first win that we have continued making a steady progress in the development phase, which is the final phase of the project phase. And all of the 13 teams that we have been working on backend integration, and almost all of them are done with that part. And most of them have now started moving toward the deployment in final refinements. And these two parts are going to be completed by today. So regarding this thing, in overall, it means most of the projects are currently functional, but that's not only the upside thing. The projects are also getting closer to being fully complete and demo ready and polished products. And we are hoping to get the final picture ready for the demo and presentation that we have for next week. Okay, moving to the next win that we have. And by the way, I need to clarify one thing. As you guys can see in the wins part, most of the bullet points are yellow. And the reason for that is when we originally planned everything, most of these tasks are planned to be completed by the end of the week. That is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So today is Friday. That's why these tasks are either ongoing or about to be done. So the next important win that we have is pitch deck and demo preparation. We have already made an announcement regarding this for the teams that are done with the technical aspect of their project. They can directly transition to preparing pitch decks and preparing demo videos. And the deadline for this task is going to be today and tomorrow. Once everything is completed, we are going to be continuing to the next plan that we have, which is going to be project grading and evaluation. And for that, we need some important information regarding the project ideas, like their repositories, their deployment links, their Figma designs, their pitch decks and demos. So that's why the bullet points here are ordered in a chronological manner. So for the project grading and evaluation, with the support of Emre, we have finalized a grading guideline and criteria that we are going to be using to evaluate each of the 13 projects. And by using this guideline, we will be able to give quantitative scores regarding the performance of each team as a team, and also the performance of each students inside their team. Okay, continuing to the next part, it is preparation for project phase closing ceremony. The project phase closing ceremony is going to be happening next week, and early preparation has been happening starting from the day before yesterday. And we have currently done preparing the slides and selecting anchors. The only thing that's left is gathering some data and stats that we have for our students, because the project phase is not completely over. We will be able to complete the stats once we evaluate and grade the project ideas, and also once the project presentation and demos are completed next week. And the other win that we have is finalizing the 15 round of one-on-ones. We will be able to complete this by this week. More than 75% of one-on-ones is done, and we will be able to complete it by the end of this week. Moving to our plans, the first important plan that we have is the project presentation and demos, which is going to be the biggest highlight of our project phase. This is where our students will showcase their projects in full and demonstrate their features and also present their ideas. And for the project presentation and demos, Emre, Varol, Akash, and other important personnel inside of A2SV and also outside of A2SV are going to be joining us to serve as a judge and also to give us some important feedbacks and suggestions. And the project presentation demos is going to be happening on Monday afternoon, starting from 12:30 p.m. up to 5 p.m. with 1 hour break between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. And after that, on Tuesday, we are going to be having the project phase closing ceremony, which will officially mark the completion of this year, which is the 6th generation project phase, and give us a chance to celebrate our achievements together and what our students were able to accomplish. And as I mentioned, the preparation for this day is currently ongoing, and we will be able to complete everything related to it late by Monday. And at the same time, we are already looking ahead with the next phase planning, which is probably going to be the last education phase planning, where our students are going to be exposed to advanced data structures and algorithm. And we are going to be doing this immediately after the project phase completion to ensure we have the momentum and continue building on what has been achieved so far. And after that, this is a typo, let me fix it. We will start the 16th round of one-on-ones with our students. So overall, this is what our wins and plans for what we have for our wins and plans for E6 Ethiopia's in-person education. If you guys have any question, feel free to raise it. Thank you.
Okay, so if there's no question, thank you, Barnabas, on the updates. Let's continue to the next update, which is Ethiopian education updates, G5 education, and it will be presented by Barakat. Barakat, are you here? Okay, so let's move to the next update, and when she comes back, we'll go back to this update. So the next update is remote education updates, and will be presented by Nuruddin.
Okay, thank you, Nardos. I'm ready from Remote Education Squad, and this week we didn't manage to deliver the lecture on 14.2 due to the blackout which happened on Tuesday. There was blackout in the whole country Tuesday, and that's why we didn't deliver the lecture for 14.2. And we plan to deliver this lecture by today, and we plan to give them a day to practice on Monday and Tuesday for the student. And after that, we're gonna have 1 week break due to the holiday. And after that, we continue with numerics lecture. And after that, we have a normal break for the student, and we continue with our second camp. And that was the plan. And due to the blackout, we didn't manage to give the lecture on Tuesday. And due to the holiday, we didn't manage to give the lecture on Thursday as well. And after that, we managed to deliver the contest on Saturday, and we managed to post the editorial on Telegram by Monday. And after that, we managed to finalize our 12th round of 1-1 session with awesome completion, and we managed to achieve more than 90% of we achieved more than 90% completion on this round of 1-1 session, and we already started the 30th round of 1-1 session on Monday, and we are in the middle of this round of 1-1 session, and we plan to finish this round of 1-1 session on the next week. And this was about the G6 education. And for the plan, we plan to continue with how to approach and practice session on Monday and Tuesday, since they didn't practice, they didn't have the lecture on Tuesday. They don't have the time to practice on this lecture, and that's why we give them time to practice on Monday and Tuesday. And the numerics lecture is going to be postponed by 1 week after the holiday, and that's all about the lecture thing. And after that, we plan to continue with 13th round of one-on-one session, and we plan to finish this round of one-on-one session on the next week. And yeah, after that, we have a normal contest by tomorrow, and we plan to post the editorial on Monday on Telegram channel. Yeah, those are like all about the G6 education. And about G5 secondary education, they managed to finish the email verification feature, and after that they also tested the dashboard component, but they didn't manage to implement the Google authentication due to the power outage on Tuesday and the holiday on yesterday. And as a plan for G5 secondary education, they plan to fix the product page error on the next week. And this one was the plan for for this week, but they didn't manage to do this thing due to the holiday and the blackout. If you guys have any question or suggestion, we are welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nuruddin, on the updates on remote education updates. I think Barakat is here, so we can continue to the Ethiopian education updates, which will be presented by Barakat.
Okay. For us, our win, we were doing primary research and competitive landscape, which was the phase 2 of our market research. This is for associate projects. And for how managed to implement the chat feature and book therapy session, which was completed this week. And for the plans, next week we're going to have a break, and we will also finalize the third round of one-on-ones. Yes, these were the updates. Any questions?
Okay, if there's no question, we can move to the next part. Which is human resource updates, and it will be presented by David.
Hello everyone. This week we've reviewed the skill candidate CV, and we finalized it. Me and Emre reviewing some CVs, and we actually Emre reviewed and gives some final comments for that. And I think I have attended one educational scratch daily meeting in person at us2, and today we finalized Addis Ababa's internship paper or internship letter from AYA, and we transfer from AS2 to finalize everything. And as per the plan for next week, I think we will receive the final A2SV Rwanda contracts, and we're going to receive it to everyone who's going to get to relocate to Rwanda. This from my end. I think I'm not in a good place to make any explanation. So if you have any question, welcome. If not, I'm done.
Okay, thank you, David, on the updates about human resource. Now we're going to continue to marketing updates, and I'll be presenting it. While I'm presenting, you can all go to the Inco message or Slack general channel and find the links of this week's posted. And I want you all to engage and reshare this post so that it can reach the right audiences. So you can find the link on the Inco message or the Slack channel, general channel. So this week, I'm going to start with Escalate. We have posted a talent spotlight featuring Afamian Tadessa, and it's been posted on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find the links again on the Inco message or the Slack general channel. And when we come to A2SV, we've posted the started project celebration on finalizing the first 2 stages. And we've posted the Monday and Friday motivation and tips. This is basically our routine. We post it every Monday and Friday. And for Akil, we have posted promotional posts. And for Afrochat, we have announced a group for adults, we've posted newsletter on pregnancy and exercise. You can find it on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Telegram for adults. And when we come to the ongoing tasks, we have Escalate Global Talent Placement Map and SkillBridge script preparation for the web app announcement. When we come to the plans for the week, for next week, we will be finalizing the Global Talent Placement Map for Escalate, and we will also have a post about projects highlights. We're going to choose 5 projects on the projects that are currently being done by the students, and we will be posting a highlight about them. And when we come to SkillBridge, we're going to finalize the script and we're going to start on the video production for the announcement on the web app. And when we come to A2SV, we're going to have our Monday and Friday routines for the community. And finally, when we come to adults, we're going to have another newsletter on managing heartburn during pregnancy. So I hope everyone found the link. Did you guys find it? Okay. So please share the posts and engage with it. Thank you. If you have any questions, of course.
Yes, Nardos. So I would recommend doing this one by one. You know, when there is a huge dump, and if we continue to the other updates, I don't think people are going to have time to go and engage with these posts.
Okay.
So I recommend giving the time so that and doing it one by one, so that this is going to happen. Thank you.
Okay. Should we start it now?
Why not?
Okay. So did you guys check the Escalate Talent Spotlight that is featuring Afomia? You can find the links here. So every comment, like, and any engagement would be good for the post and for the visibility of the post, so that it could reach the right audience. So everyone, please go to the links on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X and engage with it. So on LinkedIn, it's currently 36 likes. So you guys should go to it and interact. And thank you, Abel, for the comments. Comments are encouraged as well, so please, guys. Okay, I think we have enough time for the Escalate. Now let's move to A2SV Starter project. It has been posted on Facebook, LinkedIn, and X. So engage with it. And while you are on A2SV account, you can also engage with the Monday motivation and the Friday tips. which are on Facebook and Twitter or X. Okay, now we can move to adults. It's on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Instagram. So please go to LinkedIn and Instagram of adults account and engage with the newsletter on pregnancy and exercise. It currently has 2 reposts, so adult team, you can go ahead and repost on LinkedIn. Okay. And then we have Akil. It's also posted on LinkedIn and Instagram. And while you're at LinkedIn and Instagram, you can also check AfroChat. It's also on LinkedIn and Instagram. Okay, I think it's enough time for engagements, right? Okay, so let's continue to the next updates. So we have the core dev updates, and the first core dev is DIME, and the DIME updates will be presented by Bilkis.
Hey Nardus, I don't think we have because she is experiencing a power outage, so I'll be continuing. Alright, so for Dime this week, there was a crusty state bug that has been fixed on mobile and that has been resolved. And we have also completed the wave book integration for LetterWave, and yeah, and there is a refactor of transaction APIs that has been going on, but it's not complete yet. Hopefully it will be completed next week, and we are working on the website on the notification. and we have faced some issues, bugs there, so we'll be also fixing those. And on the transport endpoints, we have bank transfer, card transfer, and that's also implemented already. And notification has been completely addressed from the backend, but some issues need to be addressed from the mobile side as well. So next week, after we finalize this transfer endpoints and we hook integration, what's left is deploying it to GCP. So we plan to do that next week, and also we plan to finalize addressing the comments that we've been given on board for backend and mobile. And yeah, on the Flutterwave micro service, we have some issues, and will be also completely fixed in the coming week. And we plan to write tests on the web for the features that we have already, and finalize the notification feature on the web. That's it for us. If you guys have any question, please ask.
Okay, if there's no question, thank you, Ms. Kano, on the updates for time. Now we're going to continue to add the updates, and it will be presented by Mikias.
Hey everyone. So our wins for this week is so we hold a discussion with Dr. Fusum regarding the comments and suggested features. Based on Dr. Fusum's suggestion, we fixed the emergency call UI flow, and resolved the notification badge issue on the mobile. Also started the adult web application and built the core project setup. We refined the grant tracking sheet and moved forward with the application process. We posted a newsletter on pregnancy and exercise. So we didn't finish porting the mobile app UI UX to web. We also didn't release the new updates on iOS. So our plans for next week is like we are planning to work on the test coverage as we did like before. We also planning to implement the adult web application, release the new iOS version, and we're also planning to refine the grant tracking sheet and proceed with the application. Um, Finally, we are planning like to port the mobile app UI UX to web. So these are the updates. If you guys have questions, you are welcome to ask.
Okay, thank you, Mikias, on the updates. Next, we're going to proceed to Akil, and it will be presented by Brooke.
Hello everyone. I'm going to be presenting this week's wins and plans for Akil. First up, we have implemented a resume analyzer feature for Oppo on the backend side, and implemented test and notification routes on the backend as well. We also implemented the UI for resume analyzer, and it has the notes functionality on the backend. And on the mobile side, we have optimized the boot conversation and flow to recommend most relevant opportunities. As for next week's plans, we have both recommendation. This is for the mobile, which is some of the boot recommendations should link to the web instead of the mobile app itself. So we plan to fix this. Final organization representative role. Finish the web implementation for role-based access for the organization and admin and staff. Include dashboard statistics for each opportunity and posting more jobs on Akil. If you have any question, let me know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brooke, on the updates for Akil. Now we're going to continue to SkillBridge, and it will be presented by Amrak.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
So my name is Conrad from Skillbox and I'll be presenting the wins sometimes. So for the wins, we have got to meet up with our new mentor, Ariel, and discuss about custom improvements for the website and realize what with the different things.
Sorry, Bamlak, your voice is not clear.
How do I know? Sorry. Hello.
Oh, okay. It's the same, I think.
Let me
Okay, you can continue.
Hello.
It's better now.
Okay. So should I start over again?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So for the wheels, we have been coordinated with our new mentor, Abby, and we have different meetings for the web as well as for the project as well. And next, we haven't been able to refactor the admin endpoints for optimizations. And we are in progress of addressing comments made on the reach out documentation. We haven't been resolved yet. And we have resolved the authentication issue that occurred on the secret version of the website. So now it's functional. And also, I think it's not updated, but which I will know. We have updated the target SDK version building for test and deployment. We are just waiting for the reset to the credentials in order to deploy it in the Play Store. So for the plans, we're going to be receiving a new signing certificate and upload to the updated SDK version to the mobile app so that we can deploy it in the Play Store and make it accessible for the users. And we will finalize the reach out documentation, incorporating members' feedback and preparing for use. And we will begin reach out activities once the documentation is finalized. And we'll continue implementing the learning paths on the web platform. Thank you. And if there is any questions, please. So. Hello.
Okay. Thank you, Bamlak. If there are no questions, let's continue to the next update. And it's rated and will be presented by Ashana.
Okay, thank you, Nardos. Mashanafi, I will present this week weekly wins and next week plans to rate it. For this week, we start integrate OTP with the Telegram and WhatsApp, and also we trying to implement all landing page section from website. And for this week, finally, we update the Android SDK and uploaded the latest building to the Play Store. I would like to thank you for Bamlak Tadese, Mikias, and Kembo to help us. They help us actually on a build to a Play Store. And we start addressing a feedback from the second round review from a mobile site. We start addressing the feedbacks. On the other hand, on board backing member, which is Yerusalim. For next week plans, we have a plan to finalize OTP integration for a Telegram and WhatsApp. And from website, we have a plan to finalize the landing page. And from a mobile site, we are to finalizing addressing a feedback from the second round review. If you have a question, you can ask me. Otherwise, thank you. Thank you, Nardos.
Okay, thank you, Ashanafi, on the updates for rated. Next, we have our chat, and it will be presented by Strat.
Okay, thank you, Nar. So this week I will be presenting this week's wins for So we added GPT-5 models like GPT-5, GPT-5 Nano, and GPT-5 Mini for the premium users. We have fixed issues related to the user experience, like adding some text when the response takes some time. We also made a post on the social media teams, and we would like you to engage with it. We also disabled some LLM modes that were not working. We uploaded AfroChat to the Play Store, and we are planning to fix the message counter for personas, push the updates to taste to the taste in the Play Store. We also plan to fix the message counter for personas and increase our taste coverage for the mobile, the backend, and the web. And also, we plan to fix the search chat history. And we are going to test and fix user experience issues. And also, we are going to search for other models which are not included in our app and integrate them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Busrat. Let's move to the next one, which is Pre-Pro, and it will be presented by Heyman.
Hi everybody, I hope you had a great week. I will be presenting the weekly wins for the Prep Pro team. So we had worked on three core things during the past few days. The first one is we built the calendar in the event management functionalities. The users are now able to share and create different calendars based on their need. So this has been implemented during the week. The other would be the design of weekly and monthly views on the Figma UI. We noticed that the users might need interactive UIs when accessing their events and their calendar. So this views have been designed. And the other one would be we have integrated third-party tools that are used to send OTPs when users are authenticated on the authentication process. These were third-party tools were Telegram and WhatsApp. We have already completed WhatsApp, but we are almost completing Telegram's integration. And I would like to forward my appreciation for Nathaniel Abaina for his support during the integration for the Telegram. So next week's plan would be scheduling feedback meeting with A2SV members to receive their comments on the UIs. And the other one would be we are planning to develop and integrate a notification system for events leveraging third-party tools. So this is our plan. If you have any questions.
Okay. If there are no questions, thank you, Heyman, for the updates. We're going to continue to the IMCI, which will be presented by Abigail.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm going to present to you the weekly wins of IMCI. We have conducted an interview at the Kotabe Clinic, and we validated the workflow with them, and we confirmed the 8 classifications. We also simplified the reporting system by eliminating the tallies since they told us they were not needed in the system. we managed we managed to eliminate those, and we completed the core flow of the whole system. So this was our weekly wins, and plans for the next week is to finalize the patient record and the history screens, design the monthly records, and add some lab request flow with rules. Since we didn't have those, we are going to add those now, and we have to also add the admin. We didn't have those two, so we're going to be doing that in the next week. If you have any question, please.
Okay, if there are no questions, thank you, Abikia, for the updates on IMCI. So we're going to have a conclusive remark from Emre. So Emre, you can continue.
Thank you, Nardos. Another great productive week, although there are many outages going on in Ethiopia in terms of power and internet. I think overall we had a productive week. And I really cannot wait to bring all these great people together in Rwanda, where we have everything reliable. So not much left. Today is 5th of September. In 10 to 15 days, we are going to complete our move. So I hope everybody is as excited as I am. The groundwork is going really well. And hopefully soon after, we are going to open the new chapter of our organization altogether. Thank you very much for your time. Great to see you all. And hope to see everyone.
Sorry, Mike. Before we finalize, after the cut-off day, we have some additional question like we discussed on yesterday meeting. So after the cut-off day, Ms. Ghana, you can stop the stream and you can continue our internal meeting.
Dave, I think what would be the best, you can create a new link and then share with the people, and then we can join to that link rather than staying in the weekly wins link.
Sure, I'm going to do that. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, in that case, let's move to the cut of the week or cut of the day.
All right, apparently today's code comes from David Hurley. So he's David Hurley. First, I wanted to learn about the person. So apparently, that person was a singer. And let's go with the quote. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept. So when you do not say anything about something, it means you accept it. So if something is not at your standards, you need to do something about it, team. And in that regard, while I was also living in Ethiopia, when you have so many problems, you get used to ignoring problems. You get used to not making any noise, even if you're not happy. But I really think this shouldn't be the way to go. Whenever you see something that can be improved, you gotta share that message with the world so that everyone is going to improve their game. Everyone is going to step up their game. I'm not sure if I totally understood this quote correct, but this is what I'm getting out of it, Nardos.
Okay, thank you, Emre, for the explanation. And thank you, everyone, for joining the weekly wins. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you.
See you, team.